Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 4 Reasons Review, where I give you 4 reasons to buy and 4 reasons to skip a game, all based on 10 hours of real gameplay. My name is Mitch Bulls, and today we're going to be reviewing Destiny 2 The Legacy Collection, available in the PlayStation game catalog. For those of you who are new to Destiny 2, you play as a guardian, a protector of Earth's last city, where you battle alien factions. It is a free-to-play, live service, first-person shooter. Let's get right into it. Reason number 1 to buy Destiny 2 The Legacy Collection is the progression system. The more you level up and play through this game, the more powerful you become, and you can really feel it. I think Destiny 2 does a great job of making players feel more and more powerful with each new ability that brings players back for more. They want to get the next gun, the next skin, whether it's a brand new ability or a new gun. The progression system in Destiny 2 is great. Reason number 2 to buy Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is some of the most in-depth customization in any game. I don't mean that you can customize everything down to the eyelash color of your character. I mean that you have so many options with all the different armor skins, weapon skins, the ship, the ghost, which is your little drone that follows you around. Everything in this game has so many options that makes every single character feel unique. Creating your character is so cool, and the customization mixed with the cartoon graphics make customizing everything about your character an absolute blast. Now, reason number 3 to buy Destiny 2 is the graphics. The graphics in this game are so stunning, and all the different worlds pop right off the screen. This works hand in hand with the customization because everything in Destiny 2 just looks so dang cool. It's a little cartoony, but I think that works in Destiny's favor. Every gun looks visually stunning and detailed, and every world that you visit will take your breath away. Every world is so different and has so many different aspects about it that are just so amazing and truly visually stunning. Reason number 4 to buy Destiny 2. There's a variety of gameplay modes. So you can play multiple modes that suit whatever you're in the mood for. So if you want to play a single player campaign mission, you can. There's PvE operations, there's PvP multiplayer, and there's legendary dungeons that you can take on by yourself, which is not recommended, or with your friends. This game has a ton of options that are very easily accessible, and I had a blast with every single one of them. Now, 4 reasons to skip Destiny 2. This game can be very overwhelming with all that content. When first starting Destiny 2, I had so many quests and weapons and different items thrown at me right in my screen. When I would explore them, I realized I did not have access to those quests or items, and I needed to buy an expansion pack. In Destiny, it shows all the available options when trying to pick a weapon or a mission or whatever it may be, and those are not available to you. This is frustrating because I was having a hard time figuring out what I could and could not play with. I see this huge menu of weapons, and I said, oh, that one's really cool. I hover on it, and I have to buy an expansion pack, and I don't know which one I can actually buy. It's a little frustrating. Reason number 2 to skip Destiny 2 is a lack of enemy variety. So the enemies in Destiny 2 are very fun to fight, and they provide a good challenge, and the bosses are pretty varied, but the common enemies, there's really no variety. There are only a few different types, and the only variety they give is a little spin-off of an already used enemy type. So for example, one of the peskier common enemies is a drone that flies around shooting lasers at you. Now, they have different drones in the game, but they basically are either just a little bit bigger or they shoot different objects at you, maybe like a missile, or maybe they have like elemental effects, and they all pretty much feel the same, but no matter what planet you're on, all the enemies feel the same. Reason number 3 to skip Destiny 2. The combat can feel pretty slow at times, so I feel like I was running through molasses trying to fight enemies, which is frustrating because this is supposed to be a sci-fi shooter where you're bouncing around, jumping, flying, jetpacking, and early on in the game especially, you don't really get that. You are kind of running slow. You don't have all your abilities, and this does last a while. You need to dump a ton of hours into the game to make it feel faster. This can be a huge turnoff for early players, and it made the game not fun for me at times. And reason number 4, it's a live service game. We all know what live service games bring. This kind of ties into reason number 1 for skipping Destiny 2. They try and push all of their content onto you like a pushy salesman, and it can be so annoying. Sometimes you'll discover and play with a new subclass in a campaign mission, only to find out at the very end of that mission you need to buy another expansion pack to play with that subclass or to play with that weapon. You just get a little tease, and then they push their new expansion pack on you. I understand that's how they're trying to sell you, but it is very annoying when you play and you're like, this is awesome, I'm so excited to keep using this, only to find that it's locked behind a paywall. Now, my final thoughts: Destiny 2 is an awesome first-person shooter with amazing graphics, visuals, customization, but it is held back sometimes by clunky combat and more microtransactions than I've ever played with in a game. So if you're still on the fence, check out my video. This is real gameplay. It's in the background, but what do you think? What is one reason to buy and one reason to skip Destiny 2 in 2025? Thank you for watching. This is the 4 Reasons review. I'm Mitchell Bulls, and have a great day.